All right, man. To say Jay Z isn't relevant for music is blasphemous. But
Talk about the beer, smoke his ass, nigga talk low. Nigga talk about the beer, smoke his ass, nigga talk low. Now let's be facts.
so Mr. Boosie, he had a hot take recently on his never-ending saga of interviews with Vlad, okay? Check this out real quick.
Jay Z's not relevant this day for music.
I think he is.
I don't think he is.
I think he is.
I don't think Jay Z's relevant this day for me. I don't.
Okay, so
Nah, if
let me put it
Nas,
like,
if you gonna say Jay Z relevant and Nas ain't relevant, no.
okay,
no.
okay, so let's put it like this. Do you think if Jay Z dropped a brand new
I'm
album
not.
right now?
No. Just like when I go to these clubs in Atlanta, you know, these 25 to 35 clubs, I'm not hearing Nas. I'm not hearing Jay Z. Every club I go in is not one or the other, Vlad. I'm in the city. I'm outside. I be everywhere. But Jay Z,
I'm in the city. yo, nah, he a little cuckoo, okay? But besides that, and if you don't know, this is relating to Sir Savage, who recently said that Nas is irrelevant for music. Jeez. And I did a video on it. Make sure I go check that out. An outcome of that was Nas and 21 Savage actually did a song together. So, you know, maybe people are speculating that Jay-Z, Boosie said that to get Jay-Z to do a song with him. Besides that though, when Sir Savage said that about Nas, I agreed with him. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. Even in this regard right here with Boosie saying that about Jay-Z, and coming from a Jay-Z fan myself, more of a Jay-Z fan than Nas too, I agree with Boosie on that too. And Vlad brought up a good point. If Jay-Z was to drop an album tomorrow, surprise album, the whole world is tuning into that shit. Jay-Z drops like a feature with somebody or a song, whatever the case is, people are tuning into that shit. So that was Vlad brought up a very valid point with that. I agree with that too. But my mentality is, on a day-to-day basis, Jay-Z isn't as relevant for his music as he is for the other things. And he's definitely not as relevant today for music as he was once before. And Boosie brought up a good point too. This is, I won't lie, this is a very 50-50 subject for me. Because Boosie brought up a good point too. I'm sure they're not playing Jay-Z's music in the club. I'm sure, because you got to think about it. If you tune into Jay-Z's music, they can't play no song from Magna Carta, Holy Grail in the club. They can't play no song from 444 in the damn club. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to those albums, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're not going to be playing Jay-Z's newer music in the club. Jay-Z's newer lyrics is artwork and shit. Business moves and business ventures and billion-dollar shit. Nobody in the club wants to hear that. People in the club want to turn up to Future and Drake and shit like that. They're not going to be playing Jay-Z's music. So that's why on a day-to-day basis, Jay-Z's music isn't as relevant, especially to the younger folks. They may play some older Jay-Z on a Throwback Thursday type of atmosphere, but if we're being real, and this is a point I would bring up, younger kids nowadays who didn't grow up on Jay-Z's music, they may not even know Jay-Z's music. They may not even know Jay-Z for making music, bro. Because here's the point, the major point I wanted to bring up. Nowadays, and I do keep track of this shit, at least to a certain extent. Nowadays, I would say like 8 or 9 times out of 10, you see Jay-Z's name in the media, in the news, whatever the case is. It's about Duce, it's about his Nets ownership or some shit like that. It's about a business deal, a business venture, a lawsuit or something like that. That's what Jay-Z is in the news for nowadays. Jay-Z is not as much in the news for music as he is his billion-dollar business deals and shit like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Because, and like Vlad said, he dropped anything, people is tuning in. That song he had with DJ Khaled, nobody's talking about anybody else but Jay Z on that damn song. So it's still a relevant point. It's a relevant point on both sides. I just think, and I'll say this too, I think he's more relevant for music now than Nas is. But at the same time, on a day-to-day basis, we don't hear Jay Z's music as often as we hear this business deal that he's doing, or he's thinking about doing this business deal. And if you were to ask some younger kids, like, they would be like, okay, what do you know Jay Z for? Oh, isn't he the owner of Duce or some shit like that? That's more likely. That's more what you're likely to hear, especially for those people who didn't grow up on Jay Z's music. So either way, I think Jay Z isn't actively relevant in music, but he's still relevant in music at the same time. It's such a 50-50 thing. I can't lie about that. Let me know what y'all think about this, though. I am curious, because I do think Nas and Jay Z falls into the same boat when it comes to that, but Jay Z is still more relevant than Nas. What y'all think, though? If you went into the end, I really appreciate it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, and more videos coming soon, man.